Hey guys, KP Jax. So I was in an accident tonight, and I usually consider myself a pretty safe driver, and haven't had an accident for many years. And the one that I did have was years ago, and it's because the lady in front of me stopped with no brake lights. So you can't really avoid that. Tonight, on the other hand, was different. Tonight was about 3 seconds to have a reaction, and it was all over. Tonight, someone decided to make a bad decision. Somebody went out and drank, and then somebody drank with them. And then those two somebodies got in a car and they drove around town. And they got onto a road with a lot of other cars. And then they decided to not have headlights on at 6 o'clock, almost 7 o'clock at night. And we just had daylight savings time change, so it was dark. It would have been dark anyway, it wouldn't matter. And so, driving around town, swerving all over the place. And guess what happened? That's right, the drunk driver hit me in my truck head on at about 45 miles an hour. I've had accidents before, very minor, fender bender here, somebody stopped short in front of you, that sort of thing. Somebody backs into you in a parking lot or whatever. I have never myself been in a major accident like that, and tonight it was something else. So all I can say is don't drink and drive. I mean, there are so many options out there these days to not drink and drive. You can drink all you want. You can go to parties. You can have fun. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. But don't get behind the wheel. I mean, even cough medicine nowadays can make you not drunk, can make you tipsy, can make you whatever. So yesterday, my dad was in a car accident. And, traffic was just crazy in the area, whatever. Somebody tried to merge and cut off whatever. Anyway, so his car got really messed up. It's probably totaled. And now today, I went to go pick him up from work because, it's the weekend. So insurance, they haven't done anything. And I pick him up and we're on the way home. He was, talking about he's surprised that he wasn't hurt from the accident the night before. And almost literally right after he said that, this drunk driver pulled into my lane at about 6:15 at night with no headlights on, going 45 miles an hour. I had a split second to react, and my reaction was simply turn the wheel, obviously to not incoming traffic because it is a 4-lane road. So I knew that nobody was next to me, so I tried to move over as quick as possible, but obviously it wasn't quick enough. So this right here is what my truck looks like right now. So I've had this truck for 2 years. It's been broken into twice, and apparently people like red Chevys. And it's been in like 3 accidents because people like to stop in front of you without brake lights. It's a big red truck. I don't understand what the deal is, like how people don't see a big red truck coming at you on the road. They just pull right out in front of you. I think people just don't care anymore. They just don't care. So unfortunately, this is what the drunk driver's car looked like. And they were taken to the hospital. The police said non-life-threatening injuries, which is awesome. Because even though they were clearly in the wrong and made horrible decisions, that doesn't mean I want somebody to die. That's the last thing you want. Vehicles can be replaced. People cannot. So my dad was in the truck with me. and he got banged around a little bit. I think he hit his head on the window or something on the passenger window. Because when we hit, we went up and kind of over the hood, I'm guessing, of the vehicle. The dash cam stopped recording because it got disconnected from power after the accident. So it takes about, I don't even know. I mean, it took seconds, 2 seconds, was all the time that I had in order to just simply swerve the wheel. That's all I could do. So my dad got taken to the hospital just to get checked out. He was complaining about his neck, so pretty sure the doctors, said he was good, but they gave him some medication anyway, just to be safe, and he's supposed to follow up with his doctor. Me, I was a little shooken up, adrenaline kicked in. Really, that was it for me. As of right now, nothing crazy. I know stuff can kind of show up after a couple of days, whiplash or, muscle spasms or, different things like that. But, really the main thing is everybody was alive. When all was said and done, the drunk driver's car was destroyed. I mean, they had to cut him out. I'm pretty sure they're not from this country. The police said that all they had were passports and they didn't really speak English or very good English. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said. And the owner of the vehicle showed up later. I guess the police tracked him down. They were able to get a hold of him. He showed up about a half an hour later with his insurance information because the drivers didn't have any insurance because they're not from here. So I don't even know how to go about that. So now, I'm home. I had to get home, tow my truck home. It's in the front yard, missing a tire, which is in the back of the truck because that was all knocked off. Then I had to go and get in another vehicle and drive right back out to pretty much where the accident was, almost, to the hospital to get my dad because they were finishing up some x-rays and CAT scans, and then drive him back home. So he's very upset. I'm trying to calm him down, and I can understand. You should be upset, absolutely. But really just don't drink and drive. There are so many options, so many these days. I mean, a designated driver, Uber, taxis, call a friend, walk, ride a bike, run, get a skateboard, get a scooter. I don't care. There is zero reason for you to ever drive drunk. Zero reason to ever drive tipsy or inebriated at all. I mean, any slight lack of judgment. That's why on medications they say don't drive or don't handle heavy equipment or machinery until you know how that is going to affect you. And it's just beyond amazement the accident that we were in, that nobody died. Had I been in a smaller vehicle than a 1500 Silverado, we probably would be dead. I mean, a head-on collision at that speed, we would probably be dead if we were in a smaller vehicle. And you know what? The drunk driver would probably be alive. And then my kids wouldn't have a dad or a grandfather because somebody made a stupid decision to just simply stay home or get a ride or sleep it off or whatever. Somebody made a dumb decision to get in a car, start it, and drive a 3,000 or 4,000 pound vehicle down the road at 45 miles an hour at night with no headlights. Just don't drink and drive. That's it.